Good morning to all of those tuning in. This is the Rebel Lemon, and today we're going to be playing Jenny LeClue Detectivu, which, to my knowledge, Detectivu is not actually a word, but that's not really here nor there. But yeah, I don't know, it's just a game that caught my eye, and I thought I wanted to play it. But before we start, I actually wanted to show off two things I found when playing with the settings. One, they have a Halloween costume, which kind of gives me a Frankenstein's monster kind of vibe, which I'm pretty sure that's what it's supposed to be based off of, though we're not going to be using it. And then the other one is just this. I don't even know what to say about it. Just, there you go, fun facts. Anyways, they have a new game plus. That's kind of cool. Depending on how much I like this game will depend on you never want to leave. A little creepy? I don't know what it is about nursery rhymes, but they get really fucking creepy when they're either sung by a kid or they're whistled. Maybe that's just me? Oh, okay, I'm pressing the wrong button. I'm pressing on my D-pad and I have to actually press on the opposite side. That's interesting. Am I gonna get fucking murked? What the hell is going on? I will admit though, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful intro so far. Oh, okay, I get it. Oh. Okay, I might as well line it up like... There we go. That was an easy puzzle. What the fuck? So wait, was that just a story?
What? Who? Oh, I must have dozed off. Perhaps we need a spot of tea to wake us up. What do you say, Rufus? Yes, quite right. Better get back to work. This book won't write itself. Maybe I should start somewhere easier. I'll come back to the prologue later. The sun rose over another perfect day in picturesque Arthurton.
Huh.
To the casual observer, Arthurton seemed like any other small, quiet town. It was nestled in a valley between two mountains, lined by lustrous forests, and perched on the edge of a pristine lake. It had a main street with all the essentials, including a place to sip coffee. It had schools, a college, a church, and a police station. It even had a museum no one ever visited.
Why? Museums are great.
It was the kind of place you might find anywhere on your travels. Typical, maybe even forgettable. But there was one thing in Arthurton that was unlike any other town in the whole world. Actually, it was a girl. Her name was Jenny LeClue. And she was the world's greatest detective. Finkelstein residence. Oh, hello, Glenda. Yes, he said he might ring. Okay, patch me through then.
Elevator music. Gotta love it. At least you can't hate
Richard?
it.
Yes, I got it. I did, and my answer is no. I understand that, but... Well, yes, of course, but... No. Nothing is settled. I'm not going to do it. It goes against everything my books stand for. No, not yet, but... If I could just... Please, listen to what I'm saying.
Huh. Okay, before I continue, there's actually something... Yeah, here we go. I thought I picked this one, because I did actually like the letterboxing, but I guess I messed up. And if I realized it had voice acting, I would have just put autoplay on. But there we go. Oh, this is kind of cool. The sun rose over another perfect day in the picturesque Arthurton. To the casual observer. Okay, that's what we just had read. Also, museums are dope. Why no visit? Well, it's me again. And here we are at book 38 of the Jenny LeClue series, her most joyful adventure yet. Thank you for all the Jenny LeClue fans out there. You have both been both incredibly supportive. To answer your questions, despite any rumors you may have heard, of course the Jenny books will continue as long as there's ink in my pen and ribbon in my typewriter. Yes, it will be more of the same. I refuse to change my formula. Arthurton will always be a safe and happy place. Oh, my dear Lord. Are these all the backers for the game? Or... the devs. Because holy shit. Oh, that's actually a nice touch. No, get that back clacking. I like those things, actually. The cat instincts. Okay. That's better. I regret nothing. Oh? I assumed we're gonna have some cat instincts on this one. Gallery art. I'm not gonna say no. Oh, here's the letter. Hope all is well. Afraid I've got bad news, old chum. There's no easy way to say it. I've attached the latest book sales numbers. Oh, nowadays young readers want more mystery and danger. You're losing them with Jenny's increasingly timid and repetitive adventures. One bit of good news. It's too late for the stories to cancel the orders for the next book. So we're going to give you one last go and see if you can breathe some life into the old girl. We want you to try a proper murder mystery. Start killing people off. Add some drama. I'm not a murderer. The bottom line is, if you don't step it up, I'm afraid it's a case of Jenny and the last hurrah. Actually, those sales numbers start out pretty strong, I'm not gonna lie. But, I could see maybe a slow decline. But with something that drops off that hard, that's awful. The 38th, and hopefully last, book in the series is very much past its prime. Once a collection of mystery stories cherished by children all over the world, Jenny LeClue has taken a nosedive into mediocrity without reservation. Arthur K. Franklin, quality and something. The only mystery left in Arthurton is how this trash keeps getting published. Ouch. This reader nearly died of boredom. On the positive note, the book makes a great doorstop. We know a good story if it beat you on the rump. Okay. In other positive news, someone from a real newspaper finally reviewed your last book. Okay, look, I will say this on both sides. Being an ass about a review is not helpful. But on the other end, if you're writing a book or doing art or anything really, and you can't take any critiques, then what's the point of actually trying to learn and grow and evolve what you're doing, you know? It's a middle ground on both sides. Like, the person who's the artist, whether it's writing, art creation, sculpting, it doesn't really matter. Like, anything that you're doing, right? You should be able to hear criticism and use it to improve. On the other end, don't be an asshole and don't rip someone apart like this guy's doing. That just... If you really like a series, or really like something, and you see the flaws with it, but you see that how it could improve and be something amazing, especially in this case, where it used to be, being an ass is more likely to have the person doing the art just throw away your comments or ignore them, which doesn't help anyone. So be nice. That's it, just be nice. I imagine all of this might come at a bit of a shock, but we gotta move on with the times. Throw in a murder or two, a dash of real tragedy, and who knows? Maybe you got one great story left in you. I'll ring you later to discuss. Sorry about your career. Chin up though, eh? So he's Canadian. Richard Inkwell. P.S. Squash next week. At least you'll have time to work on that backhand soon. Backhand? Are they talking about some sport or something? I'm not gonna lie, I actually quite like typewriters. They have a certain feel and sound to them that's actually really pleasant. Ah, that's cool. Oh, I almost missed that. Look at that. There's a second gallery thing here. Wait, now I want a quick look around. Are they hiding anything else? I don't like how sudden that jolt is. That's a little violent for my taste, but it is a cool animation.
I don't understand what you're asking for. You want me to turn Jenny's world upside down? Kill off my characters and destroy everything I've built over the last 30 years? Fine. I'll give you what you want. But I warn you, I'm a stream of consciousness writer, and you have unleashed my fury. Good day, sir.
I love when people say good day, sir.
Boring? Predictable? Pah! Well, if it's murder they want, it's murder they'll get. It should have been another perfect day in Arthurton. But today was different. And nothing would ever be the same again. To begin with, Jenny LeClue was dead.
Dun dun dun.
Her skin was pale, her eyes glassy and frozen. What cruel fate had befallen our beloved detective?
No, no, no! Never move the victim!
Mrs. LeClue, she's doing it again.
Jenny LeClue.
You are a dead body. Dead bodies don't talk.
Julie LeClue. Former detective, teaches dumb students, terrible cook, great mom. So, I'm assuming this is Jenny LeClue's mom?
But he's doing it wrong!
As wonderful as it would be if all cadavers were so talkative, we must deduce the cause of death without their help. With only the evidence laid before us, we build a picture from the fragments left behind. We collect clues, interpret the data, and solve our puzzle one piece at a time, until it feels as if the victim is speaking to us. But Jenny is right, Jonathan. You mustn't disturb the crime scene. Vital evidence could be lost.
Sorry, Mrs. LeClue.
Okay, you've all had a chance to study the body? Who can postulate how she met her demise?
Ooh! Me! I think it was an accident?
Yeah, she obviously wasn't looking where she was going
So she slipped on the wet floor,
and cracked her head open. Like an egg.
and then she bled to death.
Really? How can you tell?
Well, there's a giant pool of blood around her head.
Yeah, I know. I was being sarcastic.
Oh. Actually, you're both wrong.
What?
It was cold-blooded murder.
Dun dun dun.
Murder?
Don't be ridiculous.
Where's the murder weapon?
There's no evidence anyone else was even here.
Oh, yes, there is. It was murder. And I can prove it.
What the fuck? Okay.
Jenny had read all the books. She'd absorbed all her mother's teachings. But there was nothing quite like getting your hands dirty.
How many people get the chance to solve their own murder?
The first step in any good deduction was collecting evidence. Seemingly insignificant details could provide a vital piece of the puzzle.
First, I'll search the crime scene for clues.
Then she'd analyze the data. And finally...
deduce the real cause of death.
Okay, you know what? I like the fact that it starts out with your own murder. More gallery stuff. I'm assuming there's gonna be at least 2 per scene.
The floor is wet and slippery, but also immaculately clean.
Yeah, that's weird. If the floor is so clean, why would there be water? I guess you could have spilled something, don't get me wrong, but you wouldn't be cleaning.
Approximately 8 sizes too big, and covered in mud.
But the floor's clean. That's weird.
What a waste of perfectly good coffee.
True.
Jenny's love for coffee was almost as strong as her passion for crime solving.
Chalky green residue on the rim. Smells like burnt matches.
Oh. So, my first thing when I seen Jenny, at least when we thought it was a dead body, was the green stuff on her lip looked like poison. Though the odd thing is the rips in her clothes and the blood, but the blood can be explained by the water.
Jenny's blue sweater was scruffy and quite uncomfortable, but her grandmother had knitted it, and so it was her favorite. The more it itched, the closer she felt to her.
Okay, weird, but kinda cute, I guess.
The victim has a green smudge on her lips. It's not lipstick.
Without her trusty bifocals, Jenny couldn't see the nose in front of her face. They were her window to the world, and the lens through which she focused her keen detective vision.
So if she can't see her nose without her glasses, that means she's short-sighted, if I'm correct? I don't know how it fucking works.
It wasn't Jenny's style to wear accessories, but this hair clip was the exception. Its function as a lockpick had saved Jenny from a long night trapped in her school locker. She'd worn it ever since.
Should be obvious, but don't bully people, I guess?
There's no doubt the victim lost a lot of blood. I've seen enough. Time to wrap this case up.
Jenny was a meticulous record keeper, noting every relevant clue in her trusty journal. A great detective knew that solving a mystery was simply a matter of connecting the dots.
I'm certain this wasn't a mere accident. Now I just need to prove it.
I would...
How do I know the victim didn't slip?
I would say the boots, to be honest. But then you could also say, knowing that the boots are dirty, if she slipped on the wet floor, why isn't there mud everywhere too? But I think what they're going for is this? Oh, they want 2. Oh, okay, so the little 2 out of 2 down there. Okay, I understand.
The victim's boots are filthy. They should have left big muddy footprints on the floor. So where are they? Either someone washed away her footprints, or she was carried here.
I like that.
Okay, that proves she didn't slip. So how did she actually die? What was the real cause of death?
The coffee cup and... Because the green stuff, right? Coffee equals Deadly, but
There's a
delicious.
green residue in the bottom of the victim's coffee cup. It smells of burnt matches. Phosphorus. Also found in common garden fertilizer.
I'm not gonna lie, not an efficient way to kill someone. But, okay.
The same green mark is on the victim's lips. Her coffee was spiked with fertilizer. Someone clearly wanted her dead.
And how would you not taste that? You'd be better off with
The
arsenic.
case of the dead lab assistant. Gone before her time. Was it poison? Yes. A blow to the head? Yes. An accident? Certainly not. No footprints in an unshattered mug? She was killed somewhere else and carried here. This is the story of a scorned ex-lover.
Jenny?
The gardener enacting his revenge.
Jenny!
A deadly brew of fertilizer and caffeine coursing through the veins.
That's quite enough, thank you.
What happens to the gardener?
Is this gonna be on the test?
Remember, class, even the smartest criminals make mistakes. This is how we catch a killer.
But what's the point of all this?
Yeah, there hasn't been a murder in Arthurton in years.
Every town has a dark side, even Arthurton. By doubting, we are led to question. And by questioning, we arrive at the truth. Okay, that's all for today. Don't forget, next class is our field trip to the morgue. So have a light lunch.
Oh, because people are gonna be banned to throw up.
Students need to think for themselves, Jenny. That's why they're here at Gumboldt. To learn.
I just figured we all had places to go. Speaking of which,
And where are you off to, young lady?
I'm a dead body mom, remember? Dead bodies don't tell. See ya.
Wait, before you go, I have something for you.
Cool. What is it?
If I told you, that would spoil the fun, wouldn't it?
The LeClues didn't simply hand each other presents. They hid them. It was a family tradition, and Jenny had developed a sixth sense for finding them. With her trusty magnifying glass at her side, nothing eluded her.
You mean the one between the boots? This is kind of cool. I like this.
A new journal.
To Jenny, there was nothing better than the aroma of a fresh leather notebook. It smelled like mystery. Without missing a beat, she did what any detective worth their salt would do. She decorated it.
That's pretty good. Oh, I can change the sticker. Oh. Don't get me wrong, I like nerds, but this feels fitting. Right in the middle. Oh, I can add one too. Delete. I didn't think I liked that as much as I would. Nah, I think that's okay for now. Great
A new
detective.
journal meant new adventures. She imagined all the thrilling cases that would soon fill its pages. And on the first page, her mother had written an inscription.
A great detective never gives up. Love, Mom.
Bastard. I was gonna read that. I'm gonna do it anyways, out of spite. A great detective never gives up. Love, Mama. Find a map, keep it here. CEO. Choose the creepy tune for the mysterious man to whistle. Okay, wait. Hold up. My choices matter? I'm sorry, for some reason I don't like that. She's... What, a dreamer? Is that what that means? Logical. And an improviser, but she also plans a lot. Okay. Dedicated, strong-willed, and direct, a brilliant leader who inspires others, a jack of all trades, and a fountain of knowledge, but you can be inflexible and emotionally distant. Oh, are these collectibles? No, the postcards. I'm assuming those are the collectibles, though. Oh my god, I have 18 fucking pages of decisions. I'm gonna cry. Also, where the fuck did it go? Add. Drop. And exit.
I love it. Thanks, Mom.
Jenny, I wanted to talk about, to say,
Somewhere in the back of Jenny's highly caffeinated brain, an alarm bell was ringing. Her mum was hesitating. What could be causing her to act so out of character?
Limited eye contact. Watery, defensive body
Crossed
language.
arms. Furrowed brow.
Jenny saw it coming from a mile away.
A divorce.
Her mother was about to get...
Emotional.
Oh.
I've really gotta go.
no, Jenny, wait. I need your help.
What? Really?
Jenny couldn't believe her ears. It was extremely unusual for her mother to ask for help. It must be something very important. Tracing the steps of a deranged killer? A cold case that only someone with Jenny's expertise could solve?
I misplaced the students' essays on decapitation. See if you can find them for me before you leave. I have to run.
Wow, the case of the misplaced papers. Are you sure you want to trust me with such a complex task?
I have no doubt you'll be able to find them. They're around here somewhere.
Jenny was unsure if her mother was unable to detect sarcasm or just really good at ignoring it.
I'll help.
Okay, Mom. I'll find them before I leave. On one condition.
Yes?
You have to let me help grade them.
One of Jenny's favorite pastimes was grading papers. Nothing pleased her more than giving a big shiny F to an overconfident student.
Don't push your luck.
Please.
Okay.
Yes.
Find the papers and go straight home.
But I'm meeting Keith tonight.
No buts, remember?
Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe I'm still feeling the effects of being poisoned for your class.
Well then, I have the perfect antidote. You're staying with your cousin this weekend, and you still need to pack.
This again? Look, I've considered your offer, Mom, and I'm going to have to decline. I'm old enough to take care of myself.
I'll be back late tonight. There's meatloaf in the fridge.
Motive?
Late again? What are you up to?
Jenny LeClue, it's been a difficult week. Could you please just do what you're told for once and stop asking questions?
Fine.
And try to stay out of trouble.
When do I ever get into trouble?
Yeah, the smile of someone who always gets into trouble.
All right, let's find these papers and get out of here.
Okay, first things first. I'm collecting 2.
Becoming a great detective took more than book smarts. You needed real-life experience. And Jenny was always on the lookout for a chance to get her hands dirty.
Yeah, I don't care. I just want the stickers. Never leave their coffee unattended. Honestly, this is actually some cool stuff just to, like, read in and of itself. Also, I would like just to say, don't think too highly of cops. Like, a lot of them are not bad people, don't get me wrong, but a lot of cop shows and games show them in a better light than they should be, and also show them doing a lot of illegal stuff to catch the criminal, which should not be okay by any stretch of the imagination, but has had the effect of making people think it's okay for cops to do whatever it takes to catch a criminal.
It's one of the students' term papers. You can tell by the terrible handwriting and erroneous conclusions. Mom must have put them behind the chalkboard.
So yeah, I would just say... Oh, wrong button. Hold on, I can move this? That's kinda cool.
Found you. Time to get out of here.
Yeah, before I do... I still want to look around.
Please do not touch. Someone must be running an experiment.
I should touch it. This looks like...
Gross. Pretty soon it's gonna sprout legs.
I would say algae. But it could also be mold. That's my guess. I guess it also could be bacteria. Kinda cool though. Nice. No, not that button. Here we go. I'm gonna have to get used to the controls still, but...
Looking rather trim today, Ethan. New diet? What's the matter? Lost your funny bone?
But it's...
One of Jenny's earliest memories was making raspberry jam with her mum.
It's the perfect substitute for blood in class demonstrations. And better tasting than the pig's blood the textbook recommends.
I wouldn't recommend jam, but okay. Holy shit. There's like 5 nestled up in here.
Jenny looked around the room one last time. Was she ready to leave?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, so she wasn't really dead. That would be silly. No, Jenny was alive and well and ready for another perfect day in Arthurton.
Damn. This place is gorgeous. Kitty!
What the? What a mess. I should investigate.
Do you have to? Oh. So yeah, it's... I don't know why her mother wouldn't just, like, be open and front about getting a divorce. But I guess some parents... Like, I guess not all parents are.
Jenny had an instinct for sorting treasure from trash. To the untrained eye, this was just a discarded piece of an old postcard. But to Jenny, it was a mystery waiting to be solved.
I should keep my eyes open for any other pieces.
The puzzling postcard. Nice. Okay.
The notice board was awash with flyers, personal ads, and the occasional piece of gum.
I'm amazed anyone can find anything on here.
Fortunately, Jenny had a useful trick to use in a situation like this.
Mom always says, a great detective eliminates the noise. Focus on the details, and you'll find clarity in the chaos.
Okay, 5 pieces. Mystic. Okay, wait. Healing with Gloria. Wait, what? Monthly meetup, stargazing. Okay. Textbooks for sale, lightly chewed. Pop-up party project this Tuesday? Yeah. Missing cat answers to Trevor.
I wonder if anyone else reads this junk. Hold on. What's this?
Curfew. Stay safe,
no.
stay indoors.
Extended curfew hours, again. 9 p.m. to sunrise? That's ridiculous.
But necessary. Power outages had become a regular occurrence in town. It was dangerous to be wandering around after dark.
It won't be long before we need a permit to go out at all.
I guess it's not that bad. Kinda sucks. But yeah, I don't know. There's gonna be a lot of exploring, I can already tell you that. But I think it'd be a good place to end it here for now. So we'll pick this up next time. I'm enjoying it so far. I wish I knew it had voiceover, because I actually went into this thinking I would have to read everything, which I don't mind. I'm just kind of wish I had my expectations straight on that, but it's fine. It doesn't bug me much. I will check out the gallery. Why not? Oh my god. That's so much. Never mind. That's gonna be something we check out when I finish the game. Okay. I will go to the gallery at the end to see how we're doing on filling it out. But other than that, that's a lot. Holy shit. Kind of cool though. Not gonna lie. I do wonder how the story's gonna take. The beginning was kind of creepy. And then the part with the actual writer kind of made me think that this is gonna get a lot darker of a story. But I don't know how dark, you know? Because it could honestly just stay at, like, a divorce and having to deal with that. But there actually might be a murder. Or what might seem like a murder. I don't know. I really don't. So, yeah, I'm interested to see where this goes. And we'll take it there when we get there. But for now, I'll leave it off here. So thank you for tuning into The Frequency. This is the Rebel Lemon signing off. So, good night and sweet nightmares.